My weight has always fluctuated. I done said that before. I got a video pinned at the top of my page talking about how my weight go up and down. Never been something I ever shied away from because it's my truth, right? And in it being part of my truth, I've never made excuses for when I gain weight. I never tried to blame it on racism. I never tried to blame it on health conditions. Never tried to blame it on carrying the world on my back. I never tried to blame it on anything besides the fact that I like to eat. And I was eating bad things and I wasn't working out. Or sometimes I was working out, but I was still eating bad stuff. Therefore, it offset me working out. Working out wasn't doing nothing because I was still eating bad. Right? And if you ain't in no calorie deficit, you're not going to see the results. But I never tried to make excuses for my weight gain. I understood exactly why I gained weight. I owned it and I did what I needed to do to get it off the natural way. Because I gained it on my own, it was always said to myself, I'm going to lose it on my own. As long as God give me the ability physically to get in that gym, I'm going to get in that gym. The same way I could drive to a fast food place to get some food is the same way I can drive to that gym. The same way I can pick that bad food up and eat it is the same way I can push it away and eat something healthy. It's that simple. A lot of y'all want to be coddled. You want people to say stuff to you a nice way. When I was younger, my mama coddled me. She would always tell me, you know, Dana, it doesn't matter. You're beautiful. If people don't accept you, she would sell me dreams and lies. But my daddy would tell me the truth. He would tell me, you probably do want to keep your weight under control. You don't want to build a mountain so high that one day you don't want to climb it.
There's a lot of conversation going on about how black women are overweight and needs to get in shape. And I'm going to just be real with y'all. It's true. But the problem is that our society has glorified, bro, like really iconicized this word thick. It's to the point where it's like being thick over everything. Like that's the main thing. It's like, oh yeah, I just want to be thick. What about your health, bro? I don't think a lot of y'all realize you can be alive but not be living. There's no reason for your husband or your kids or your family in general to be like, hey, let's go out for a hike. Hey, let's go out for a walk. You like, I'm too tired. It's because you're obese. And the one thing that I really hate more than anything is the fact that so many people are like, oh yeah, obesity just run in my family. No, it don't. Don't put that on your bloodline, bro. Like, you have to realize, yo, at some point, you the reason. You are the reason. And a lot of it is because you want to be thick. Like, bro, let that word go, bro. Y'all really letting y'all self go by trying to be thick.
I'm a black woman and I'm overweight because of how I eat. I'm a black woman and I'm overweight because of the proportions that I eat, because I feel like I have to be stuffed to be satisfied. I'm a black woman and I'm overweight because I will start a healthy eating, healthy living journey, but then I'll get thrown off track and I won't work out for weeks, so I don't see consistent results. I'm a black woman and I am overweight because I had, past tense, a savior complex. I wanted to help everybody. I wanted to carry the load on my back because I thought that I had to make myself valuable in people's lives. And the undue stress and strain on my body kept my weight crazy. Also, I ate my feelings. There was a time to celebrate, you would go eat. There's a time to be sad, you would go eat for comfort. Food was my lifeline for everything. I'm a black woman and I'm overweight because I had a baby at 19. And I didn't recognize that trading time for money wasn't the smartest thing to do. So I settled for the pennies that people paid me for years, causing me to struggle financially. And the more I struggled financially, the less money I had for good food, the less time I had to work out. So now I don't do that no more. Now I recognize that if I don't get my health under control, I'm not going to have the life that I want to live. Now I recognize that trading time for money is not smart, because you'll never be able to reach your earning capacity because you only got so much time in a day. Now I recognize that everybody else's stress and strain and problems, not my problems. I got my own problems. Now I know that no is a complete sentence. Now I understand that I can't save anybody because they got to save themselves. I can help.
I really disagree with the fact that with the, I'm going to call this profiling, calling black people, black women especially, that they are overweight compared to other races, compared to other minorities. I mean, people are built differently. Black people are built like this. I mean, can you picture a black person in a Chinese, okay, sorry, I'm just saying this, hey, please forgive me. Can you just picture this in an Asian, a black person in an Asian body? Like African people, especially African people, picture an African person in an Asian body, or picture an Asian person in an African body, or picture because black Americans, Africans, I think we built like almost the same. We are the same, of course. Okay, we are black people. We carry melanin, and that speaks for, you know, for black Americans, any black person in the world. Now picture a black person in an Asian body, or a black person in an Indian person. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, most Indian women are like that. They're built like that, and it's okay, it's normal for them. I'm not body shaming them, but this calling black, I'm not saying that it's okay for black people to be overweight, but our bodies, I think, are built in a different however, that cannot stop you from watching what you eat and exercising. So this video is entirely about that. Let's hear what these videos are talking about, and please drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll see you. I'll leave my own thoughts at the end of this video, so make sure you watch this video up to the end. Don't mind my face, I am recovering from very bad acne. Okay, yeah, watch this.
Nobody is going to tell you this, but over 70% of black women are obese. If you're fat, obese, overweight, thick, well, not thick, you know, if you think you're thick, right, but you're actually fat, obese, you have to go and lose the weight. Literally, it is a problem in our community for black people to just accept it, or to just be so delusional and to try to normalize fatness. A lot of them will say, oh, my mom is fat, my family is fat, like we're just big bone, this is who I'm supposed to be. No, that just means you and your family all overeat. That just means you guys eat a lot of food. That doesn't mean that it runs in your family. Binge eating probably runs in your family. You guys eat a lot, that's why you guys are all big. But you can lose the weight. It is possible. If you are fat, it is possible for you to lose weight. When a lot of fat black women come onto the internet crying or complaining, saying, oh, every time when me and my skinny friends go out and guys never approach me, they never look at me, they only approach my other friends, and then you try to say that, but it was probably because the guy was a racist or a colorist or a texturist, or no, babe, it's none of those reasons. It's your weight. It's your weight, and it will always forever be just your weight. But nobody's going to tell you that. Your friends are not going to tell you that. Of course, they're just going to hop on the bandwagon to your delusions and just say like, oh, like it's probably because, you know, you're dark skin, or it probably has to do with the fact that your hair is a different hair. No. Like, weight can be a touchy subject. It's a touchy subject for a lot of people. People are just deluding you, right? They're not going to tell you. So I will be the one to tell you, if you have fat to lose, obesity to lose, you can go and fast. Go do a water fast. Go do intermittent fasting. Go add fruits and vegetables to your diet. And for the people that try to come on here and try to claim that it's an eating disorder, like eating fruits and vegetables is eating disorder, or a lot of black fat people think that they're gonna become anorexic or die, or they're gonna starve to death. A lot of you guys need eating disorders. If that is your definition of an eating disorder, drinking more water and adding more fruits and vegetables to your diet, then babes, you need that, because that's not an eating disorder. That just means being healthy, right? You're probably drinking a lot of soda, you have a lot of unhealthy eating habits, you're probably eating a lot of food. That is unhealthy. If anything, that is a disorder.
Regarding the conversation about going into most rooms and most cookouts, and most of the black women there are out of shape, it's crazy to me how in the comment section a lot of these black women are like, well, black women need grace, you guys are being rude, you guys are being mean. This goes hand in hand with you not really ever being able to correct a black woman, because it's either going to be how you said it, or what you said, or you could have said it nicer, when really the issue is you said something in the first place. Everybody loves correction and criticism unless it looks like something that they're doing that needs to be corrected. Now, oh, you could have been nicer. You don't have to be so mean. Black women deserve grace. Well, what kind of grace are y'all looking for? Because to me, it's starting to look like just be quiet about it and don't bring it up. But it's an issue. And I say that as somebody who lost 25 pounds.
Whatever you do in life, I said, whatever you do in life, don't become fat. Yeah, I know some people are gonna come for my face because I'm talking about what a lot of people are uncomfortable talking about, but I'm gonna say it. Despite having acne on my face, whatever you do in life, don't gain weight. I mean, there are a lot of things at your disposal that can help you lose weight. And there's one thing that I don't understand. People who say, no, I cannot lose weight because it's genetic. Where I come from, my family, we are big people. I mean, there's always a first time, guys. Say, okay, if you are saying that it's genes, right? Are you going to remain the same without eating food or eating once in a day for the next 1 month? Are you going to remain the same? So I don't think that's an excuse. By the way, the carnivore diet does what does. Let me just show you what I'm eating. Like most of my meals nowadays look like this. Okay, if I'm not eating chicken, I'm eating beef with some butter. Yeah. And another thing is that for the people who are saying, I'm not saying that being overweight is a curse, but what I'm trying to say is that definitely there are a lot of advantages that comes with being petite, being slim, being in good shape. Okay, so just try your best to control your weight. One thing I like about the kind of that is that, guys, you can eat as many eggs, as much beef, without worrying about the fatty part, because that is the part that is gonna keep you full for longer. You need to eat. I mean, my meals look like this nowadays, but more of my meal. So that is another issue. Yeah. People don't want to go on diets because they say they can't keep they can't keep up with meals like salads and all that kind of boring stuff. That's why there's a carnivore diet. Eating this meal, just this meal every day, will make you lose weight within a short period of time. I thought this was a joke. Okay, I'm off topic now. I'm just trying to help you guys, especially those who are saying that they've tried everything, like the carnivore. I mean, let me just show you something. I'm not there yet. I'm not perfect yet, but I still have like 2 months because summer is coming in the next 2 months. Here where I am. Well, let me show you where I am now. Huh? Okay. Like I said, I'm not perfect, okay? But here we are. Or is it blurring? Like, I'm not perfect, but we are definitely going there, huh? So whoever is saying that black women are overweight, maybe that's just how we are created, you know? It's like the Asians. Asian people have got their own body type. You find an Asian woman with a booty and a bust, that can only mean two things. Either that person did surgery or they are working that ass off and they did some, they pumped their breast. So it all depends with ethnicity, like where you're coming from. It's nothing to do with black women are overweight. I disagree with a lot of people saying that, because I mean it's kind of boring eating this every day, but every time it's yummy. I mean, I get to cheat with maybe an apple and orange once in a while. Weekends is for ice cream. That is non-negotiable. I don't care what you say, but it's working for me, okay? So, I mean, why not? Huh? Hey, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. I know my commentary has been off topic, but I just had to say something, And this is me saying something.